Alrighty then, folks. Let us enjoy this wonderful, wonderful new week. As we get this party started, I put my hair back, and we ignore that. And before anybody says anything, yes, I have ESO Plus. I have ESO Plus, okay. So I don't have to worry about Necrom, technically. But I always buy the chapter anyways, because, it's just easier that way. So basically, once they chapterize High Isle, I'll have that purchased and locked into my things, so I don't have to worry about that shit. Bad as if it doesn't do that automatically. Anyways. On our way through here, I believe we were in the middle of trying to get Queen Chimera back on her throne, so without further ado, and a 1, and a 2, and a regime change time. And with this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really shouldn't do a long pull for this. Unless it's like a lot of air. Alright. Wow. Wait, we're bringing the Speaker of the Maid to Bremen, so a speaker at Ring Job, technically, yeah. I'm gonna leave that there unsaid. Oh, don't worry. Game is here.
It's the only option, Lord Speaker.
Don't worry, Valor, we got you. We got you.
My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family name. The time has come to deal with Euraxia. Permanently.
Ah, yes. Familial revenge. So I'm guessing we get to kill your sister now.
Half-sister. And yes, if it comes to that. Euraxia conquered Rimmon without authorization. She oppressed the Khajiit, unleashed hordes of undead, and made a deal with the dragons. If we don't depose her, I hate to imagine what she'll do next.
You gotta love the key words, though. Without authorization. Like, she had to go to Empress Region Clivia, ask... Basically would have to ask, Darling My Empress Regent darling niece, may I please go down to Rimmon and depose the people ruling there? You gotta imagine that having that conversation and Empress Regent Clivia leaning over and whispering, "No!" Because she's Mana Marco's side piece, essentially. And unfortunately, she did not realize we ended up perforating Manny and leaving him in Cold Harbor to eternal torment. Because fuck Manny. But let's go back to asking, do we have the forces make a direct assault on the Rimjob Palace?
Who said anything about a direct assault? Subterfuge is called for. I suggest a small group slip into the palace, locate Euraxia, and remove her from the throne by any means necessary. Talk to Garesh Ree. He knows someone who can get us inside.
Alright, I'll speak to Lord Gary Shandlin.
A small strike force. As much as it galls me to admit, I agree with Tarn. The time has come for the true Queen of Anequina to vanquish the usurper queen. She defiles my family's throne with her heinous presence. Have you really forgotten how I...
Hey.
Like most of Abnur Tharn's plans, it is both brilliant and daring. If it has any chance to succeed, however, we need a way to get a small force into the palace without being seen. Luckily,
So,
I may have an answer.
oh, what's your idea for getting us into the palace without alerting the guards? Lord 1-800 Ask Gary.
The former custodian of the palace, he knew the place like the back of his paw. Remarkably, he survived Euraxia's conquest and the purge of the royal family. Find him, and he should be able to provide us with an unseen path into the palace.
Who and where?
Aneshi. He served as Castellan for Rimmon Palace under King Hamekar. You can find Aneshi southeast of here, where he now cares for a shrine to the ancient hero Kunzari. Learn what he knows. Then meet the rest of the strike force in Rimmon.
Alright, let's talk to Anishi. Time to go do the thing! I am here.
Well met, and good fortune to you. Goodbye, my friend.
I gotta check something. Fine. Wait for your damn phone. You're being uncharacteristically swift tonight. Ah, yes.
You must truly have an eye.
Oh. Upgrade that skill.
I will suffer no interruptions.
Excuse me.
Before I...
Okay, what the fuck was that? I did not consent to that.
Five Claw, I decided to join you. Aneshi deserves to hear that I still live in my own words.
Welcome to Aneshi. Old Aneshi doesn't Aneshi than you. Jode above. Old Aneshi can hardly believe his eyes. Princess Camila.
It is truly me, Castellan. But I am Queen Camira now. Throw the usurper from my father's throne.
We gotta buzz this fucker again. Oh. Seek the tilted pillar. Now we follow Aneshi's directions by hitting all the major circles. Fuck it. And follow. Dig. Find Master Key to Rimcha. And now... And now we try to locate our asshole in. A shrine, preferably without dying. Do. Yes. Now that we are here. Welcome to Anequina! Do.
Behold divinity with your own eyes. Join us in the worship of Alkash.
Fiveclaw, over here. Tarn wants to speak to you.
Alright, Abby?
I may not have figured out Chimera's true identity, but things have been hectic since I met her. Zamorak, though, he was easier to surprise. I recognized the bearing of the King's Claw the moment I saw him. Did you find us a way into the palace?
The old Castellan said to, or Stellan said you should enter through the crypts. Got a master key.
Crypts. So that means another delightful trek through the sewers. The overwhelming stench of excrement still lingers from our last visit. Ah well. I have another task for you to deal with first, however.
What you need
The
to do?
siege weapons aimed down into the city. We need to disable them before Euraxia realizes she's under attack, or she'll destroy them just to spite us.
Alright.
Just thinking out loud. A habit I acquired during my time in the archives at White Gold Tower. Zamorak once served as a royal protector. From his bearing and the way he hovers near Chimera, he had Captain Nalado's waiting for you near the siege. Work with her to put them out of commission. I'm counting on it. After you and Zamorak, Cadwell, and I will make our way to the sewers and deal with any Euraxian. I thought you might be remarking on how spellcasting seems to leave me drained. Or perhaps you were implying that this was my fault for accidentally releasing the dragon. The King's Claw. Zamorak, Cadwell, and I will make our... Oh, how biting. Was that supposed... The good captain. Someone needs to remain behind and organize...
I'll get to the far bastion. Best we don't travel
A
together.
divine lives among us. Come and give thanks to him. Offer yourself to divine Alkash. You cannot deny Alkash forever.
All cosh this, all cosh that. Why don't you just leave us alone? Enjoy your fucking shit in peace. I can't. And so, there we go. Dude.
Five claw. Good, good. The
Alrighty then.
gate to the south weapons platform appears bored. This one plans
There's
to
only
give her
so-
something to get excited about. When she leaves her post, slip through the gate and set fire to the siege weapons.
Only one.
At the gate, yes. This one observed a few more.
Alright, let's do the south
As
part.
Nalado becomes a sleek Uraxian soldier. Oh, how do they see with this thing? Larashi has been spotted in the market. Hurry!
Finally, some action.
Destroy the North Siege.
Nalado will deal with the soldier. Oh, this one can't wait to get out of this dungy armor. The south platform is under attack.
Stupid cats! Wait, I better warn my lieutenant first.
Go, destroy the siege weapons. Nalado will clean up this mess.
Good, 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 good.
This way.
We should be able to watch Queen Carmira destroy the far platform from over here. She did it! Now let's meet the others at the sewer entrance.
Here come the others now.
To the Capitan.
Rush into danger. It is unseemly. This one should be at her side to keep her safe. Camilla
Oh,
is
right.
queen now. Yes.
Scarcely queen for a day, and already she's giving orders.
Chug-a-lug-a-lug to Eurexia.
There is the door to the crypts. Let us see if the master key still works.
Alright.
This one
Entering
hasn't
the
visited
crypts.
these crypts in a long, long time. Wait. This is
Oh, shit.
disturbed.
Hemikar, bringer of peace, beloved father, honored king of Iniquita, now he prowls the sands behind the stars until the next pounce.
They took his body. They desecrated the king's grave. And from the looks of it, the queen's and Kamira's siblings as well.
Why would they dig up the royals?
Zamorak has no clue. This royal crypt was prepared when King Hamakar ascended to the throne and married Queen Numara. Why inter the bodies and then dig them up 6 years later?
Could it have been Foom or one of the necromants?
Dark moons. This one hopes that is not the case. To even think, we need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their graves! She's a monster!
We can reach the royal chambers through the Chapel of the Guiding Moons and the Great Hall.
Pick that up.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead. It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom. They locked us in.
Queen Euraxia will be delighted to hear that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures.
If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcrabs apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do? What to do?
And there John Cleese earns the money.
Leave the door to Zamorak. This one will make an exit.
More undead!
Go! Zamorak will guard the tracks.
Go left while this one goes right. We will meet in the royal chambers.
Alrighty then.
Help! They're going to destroy me!
Destroy? No, we're simply perfecting nature.
We will transfer your duplicate's animus into you, Ed. But our time with Queen Euraxia has reached its end. Come along.
Please, not like this. Try smashing these glass baubles. Well, that wasn't pleasant. You go on. I'll be along in a snap. Can you believe the audacity trying to absorb my essence? Really? I'm not quite sure of the particulars. You'd be surprised how little of the necromantic arts I managed to pick up, even after all that. From what I've heard, she really is a terrible ruler. And did you know she's Abner's sister? Family, am I right? I'm feeling a bit deflated, really. Probably wouldn't be worth a dented soup spoon in a fight right now. Need a bit of a lie down. Maybe two.
Take care of yourself. And now we head to the royal chambers.
There. Make haste. Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
Alright, out into the Ringjob Palace.
The Moon Gate
Courtyard.
lies to the southwest. Zulog Foom has the key. Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
How dare you! We had a deal! What's this now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns. Yalador! Here. Your parents have missed you so, princess. Mother! No! I never liked you, Amber. Now do me a favor and just die!
I'll take down that shield. You deal with the undead. The shield is down.
I'll destroy you all!
No, you won't. For the necromancy, for usurpation, and for failing to get authorization, I sentence you to be sword fucked up your badge repeatedly. Tis but a flesh wound. Suck it!
I need to see the throne.
No!
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia would need to be dealt with. But sending Chimera's murdered parents against us, death was too easy an end for my half-sister. I'm concerned that the dragons continue to work with the necromancers, though.
You have no regrets about this. About killing your sis.
Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you? Euraxia may be gone, but Mulamnir mentioned his leader, Calgrontid. He said the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a moon gate to the southwest.
Maybe Chimera or Lord Gary can tell us.
Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Palace throne room, ahoy!
We will deal with the fallen later. I fear more pressing matters must concern us now.
You gotcha. Hold on.
May the dark take Euraxia! She sent my own parents against us, and killed the brave and honorable Nalado! But we have no time to mourn. We must determine what the dragons seek at the ancient moon gate.
Those are your parents, and yet Nalado dying to defend you. You sure?
Do not presume to tell me how I should feel. I am the queen now, and I do not have the luxury or the time to grieve. Fiveclaw, those were not my parents. They were animated husks, nothing more. And I will remember Nalado's sacrifice after...
After what?
After we finish saving elsewhere from the dragons. You are still with me in this, Fiveclaw. You and Abner Thorn both. We ended one threat, but two more remain. The war is far from over. This throne, for too long a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
The men must recognize you as the heir of an Equina. But the people already cheer your name.
Finally, this palace is a labyrinth. Did I miss anything?
Alrighty then. Drink water.
Camira's parents would be proud of how she has stepped forward in these dark times. Moons, I am proud of her. Well, you bring news both welcome and grim. But we can neither celebrate a victory nor mourn the good captain until later, I fear. Could be interested in the Moongate of an Equina. It lies in that direction. I wonder if this pertains to Euraxia's final order.
I'll help
now. Abner Tharn searches through the documents in the royal study, seeking information concerning this final order. Despite his show of indifference, Euraxia was his half-sister. Her death is bound to affect him. I suggest that you tread warily.
You're worried about Abner Thorn.
Worried? No. That would imply I had any feelings toward the man whatsoever. I'd say I'm more that his nonchalant attitude toward his sister's death might be hiding his true emotions. I trust that he's here to help, but he's still a Tharn.
Alright.
When you look at the world as lines on a map, it all seems so small and insignificant. I was trying to determine the meaning of this document, but so far the secret eludes me.
Well, I came off of my home. Did you find anything about Euraxia's last order?
I found a letter, but it's not complete. Looks like a scribe's dictation. I've been searching for more, but I haven't made much progress through the royal stacks. With your help, perhaps the search will go more quickly.
Tell me about it.
It alludes to an order Euraxia was preparing to deliver shortly before our assault on the palace. It mentions a Captain S, the Cygnus Irregulars, and a favor for the dragons, but gives no indication as to who they are or what the favor might be.
About your half-sister.
We did what had to be done. Think no more about it. If you hadn't ended Euraxia, I certainly would have. Now, look around and see if you can find anything pertaining to this unfinished letter. I'm sure it refers to Euraxia's final order.
I'll see
This
what I can
study
find.
contains documents from when the... Anything pertaining...
Alright. Dragons. Euraxia's personal journal, captain's letter. You were exalted. Exalted Majesty. Dragon, smooth-eared.
Control dragons? What folly. But what was that about killing the last dragon guard?
The genius and legends continue to intrigue me. After all, it was the stories the Kunzarian told the Lucifer's that the Rastone allowed me to trick my blundering half brother into releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus. I wonder what else might be waiting for me in the remaining tales of Kunzari. Certainly the significance of the betrayer, whose disgusting head follows my chief company sort of like a sad little puppy. He came to us from those legends, and the communicate God must admit at least from where I had a complete understanding of the metaphysics behind it, all still eludes me. Meanwhile, I understand that our investigation into the rumors of the last surviving member of the Dragon Guard here and elsewhere have finally come to fruition. We can eliminate the potential threat and show Calvarn Teeth the true value of our partnership. I look forward to studying Prefect Kalo's report in greater depth if the Emperor man ever agrees to send it to me.
Old Khajiiti legends and rumors of a last dragon guard. Intriguing.
Your Royal Majesty, my trained squad of elite assassins is ready to perform whatever services you require. However, since my assassins are from a number, it will be prudent to provide us with support in the form of auxiliary troops. If I need to say, well, I suggest granting the authority to commandeer soldiers from the city's irregulars. I need to stop at Sandstorm Matters anyway to collect Prefect Taylor's report on the last Dragon Guard. Besides, any chance to stick a knife in them plotting Imperial always appeals to me. He considers more mercenaries to be inferior to his troops, and I hate him for that. Solid.
Captain Sorlinia. That must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops under the command of Prefect Kalo at Sandswirl Manor. I think you found everything I need to fill in the blanks. Let's talk. The documents you allow me to make... Euraxia ordered Captain Sorlinia to assassinate a dragon guard.
A dragon guard.
Do I, at least. Don't ask me. The dragon... We can't take any... Kalo...
Alright. Let's go.
Are the people of Rimmon cowards?
They're just afraid, Kamira. Remember, the dragon still...
Shore's bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more mead.
Yes, Rigert. Close enough to now even make it work. Oh, you had to be a fucking...
An Imperial garrison housed in a Khajiiti estate. Our sister spared no expenses. Prefect, as I said, I feel the weight.
Captain Salvinia's instructions. By order of Queen Euraxia, the garrison previously commanded by Prefect Halo is under control of the Apollo orders under enemy directly to Queen Euraxia. Prefect Halo is not ability treason, prison for insubordination. Italian, it did.
One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat.
What? Intruders!
How good of you to join me. Let's talk. We need to speak quickly. I doubt I'll remain undiscovered for very long.
You like to show off that you're a magic user, don't you?
This projection, a simple spell. Nothing to it, really. But that's not what I want to discuss. I'm hiding in an empty servant's quarters at the moment. I discovered that Prefect Kalo is no longer in charge here. In fact, he's been arrested.
That's what I heard here as well. Why would they want to arrest it?
That's the thing. Prefect Kalo isn't really one of the Euraxians. His cohort of Imperials accompanied my half-sister into Rimmon. He's been a vocal opponent of her coup and subsequent... Kalo's probably being held on one of the lower levels.
That was close. Too close. But that was actually a very...
Interesting. You're not one of Euraxia's mercenaries. I'm Prefect Kid. It's elementary. I'm an Imperial. I refuse to do. I'm a reasonable man. She burst an elite... Well, conquer Rimmon? Euraxia was sent on Imperial business to a province that owed us fealty. There was no reason to conquer a place we historically controlled. No. She decided to make her own play for power while Emperor Varen was otherwise engaged.
And you went along with that.
It was complicated. Look, our quick visit turned into an invasion. Euraxia contract, not much. I never got around to review.
Keeping a copy of a report prepared by Centurion Felixia, intelligence officer assigned to signals to regulars moving and looking closely to surviving the disgrace and discipline of Dragon Guard hiding in the wilderness of northern elsewhere. First in regards to the Euraxia Khan's interest. Contacting her job, Informo said she ordered a thorough search of the Royal Archives to churn up every scrap of info the Khajiit had gathered on the subject. It seems that the legends pertaining to the organization origins as dragon hunters were known to crowd our imagination. Whatever this is, because the dragons are also interested in the matter, we have yet to ascertain. Consulting with Moonsingers has turned up contradictory information. One keeper story claims that an entire Dragon Guard Legion had been hiding scars since the dragons disappeared in the ancient past. Also said a single caretaker remains guarding the secrets of an ancient order in a hidden sanctuary. Contacts in the Mages Guild confirm that records kept by the Magistrates acknowledge that the Dragon Guard do trace their practices to those of the Akbiri dragon hunters of old. And while most of the Order gave up those traditions after the dragons disappeared to become guardians of the Emperor, some documents claim that a small number continue to train in the old ways. To keep the knowledge of dragon fighting alive in the event of their return, the promise of a leader contract and Stitches claims to have visited a hidden Akbiri shrine deep in the Western Sky. Stories told over dreams claiming the place was haunted and studded with deadly traps. Some also indicated that a single dragon card, the last surviving member of the Order, they claim remains at the shrine and waits for the day when the Order once were needed. All fun.
I see you found the report. Now we can continue our conversation without being separated by those inconvenient bars.
Ah, there you are. And I see you've captured Prefect Kalo. I presume he surrendered without a fight?
Don't look so shocked. My irregulars are very good at what they do. As I said, we were never... Grand Chancellor, I propose that you get Garesh Ri to pardon the Cygnus irregulars so we can form an alliance.
An alliance? Interesting. Comrades would be helpful in the battles to come. I'll return to Rimmon, plead Kalo's case, and send someone to help you. Meanwhile, I suggest you start your search for the shrine at the Stitches.
Now we head back to Rimjob and then head on over to the Stitches. We are about to get so fucking high. Oh yeah. Motherfuckers.
Tarn sent Samarak to assist you against the Euraxian officer Saulinia and her assassins.
They gotta kill somebody.
The assassin who murdered King Hemakar and Queen Numara. No.
Jason?
Zamarak was guarding Kamira that day. We were far from the scar.
Let's go
could be a treacherous. King Hemakar saw something in Zamarak. A specific... No. Kamira wanted to visit the Desert Wind Adeptorium. This one was tasked to guard her. So, Zamarak was not a small success in an avalanche of failure. Guilt consumed Zamarak because he lived and the royal family died. The scar was carved across the face of an Equina in the ancient past. Some say Kunzari is responsible. Others, that Alkosh himself marked the land with his claws. Truthfully, Zamarak almost refused when Tharn gave the order. This one has only just reclaimed the mantle of King's Claw and was reluctant to leave Queen Kamira's side. Yes, but Zamarak isn't sure if anything good will come of their meeting. When this one departed, Queen Kamira and Lord Garesh Ri were engaged in a heated discussion with Tharn over the risks and benefits of trusting an Imperial.
There we go. There we go. Whee! Oh, hello! I say, old chum, let's just YOLO.
Not even all of Zamarak's strength and training can budge a magical barrier. Maybe the pedestal. The pedestal maintains the magical barrier, but Zamarak does not know how. The assassins, they stalk this.
The only thing that stains my blade this day.
The assassins that came from the south. We must hurry, Five Claw. Stop some of the assassins, but not all of them. We must be wary.
Here.
You couldn't find an Albeacon alabaster, you Roxian dolt!
Dragon Guard. We're running out of time. That was the Dragon Guard. Captain... Another maze. We must find a way to the other side.
Once I select a target, it always dies.
I'm trained to fight dragons. This isn't going to end the way you expect.
There we go.
Now, Dragon Guard, you and your orders die. Oh, good. More blood.
Maybe now the royal family can rest in peace. Thank you, Five Claw. With Saulinia dead, Zamarak... There was a heaven, yes. But Zamarak believed you are right, Five Claw.
Oh, damn assassin. She knew her stuff.
Alright.
I know about the dragon.
The sanctuaries.
I didn't think so. But no, take my ring. It will open.
May Kenathi guide you to the sands behind the stars. The Dragon Guard is gone. We need...
So,
Hello.
yes.
That looks like Prefect Kalo. What is he doing here?
Probably has orders. Out soon.
Ah, there you are. We can't...
Solini is dead, but so's the Dragon Guard.
Dead? Solini deserved it. Shame about the Dragon Guard, though. The Cygnus Irregulars are on probation. For now. A dragon?
Wait.
Barrier.
Where's the ring?
Let's see what awaits within.
Doval Sage.
Are these the remains of the Dragon Guard?
There's a lot of remains. Probably not, though, but you get the idea.
Books and scrolls. I knew it. Knowledge is power, my friend. You'll see.
Yeah. Oh. And then shit. Oh, that fucking lore. And a neck with a dragon horn. A combat dragon horn.
Such a small thing when compared to the dragons. Still, we should take it to Rimmon, yes? This dragon horn, it is different from the one at Star Haven. It has no light, an adeptorium. Zamarek stayed there after he returned to Anequina. It was attacked by a dragon. One of the old treasures of Star Haven was a dragon horn. When sounded, the dragon cried in pain. The horn faded to dust after it was used.
And this dragon horn is different.
Zamarek cannot explain it. I do not remember the large horn having a detachable small horn, but I did not examine it too closely. When
there we
one
go.
approached the Star
Much
Haven
better.
dragon horn, it was like being
Allergies.
heartbeat. This horn is quiet.
Alrighty then. Return back to Rimmon.
Another look at these books. We'll meet you back in Rimmon.
Zamarek will linger as well, to make sure.
Watch your step. No fucking shit. I'll get us right over by the way shrine. And now back to Rim Job.
This is taking longer than I planned.
Oh.
Ooh, my fur ripples in happiness. Euraxia, the fourth usurper is deposed.
Again, I see a dragon.
Cadwell? Cadwell? What was that about a dragon? Ah, there you are.
Hello? Is someone there? I appear to be back in my head. Well, my other head. The other head. This is so confusing. Wait. Things are becoming clearer now. Yes, well, there you are. Oh, so good to see you again, my friend.
Cadwell, what did you see?
I saw that nasty orc necromancer, Zumog Foom. He really is a despicable fellow. And there was a dragon, a huge, powerful, eyes as big as a house dragon. They called it Carl Grunteed, means champion of the bound time. How do I know these things?
Did you see or hear anything else?
Well, yes, I did. Seems the ears are connected as the eyes. They talked about the moons, something about an eclipse and the perfect time to use the gate. I remember something about that from when I was the betrayer, but the details are hazy.
Your memories of your life are
My memory returns in dribs and drabs, but I'm not sure that's the thing. If I find anything helpful, though, I'll let you know. Well,
all right.
But I know what.
The archives were extremely helpful once I found the appropriate documents.
Our moon singers and moon priests have always paid particular attention.
Well,
what did you learn?
Tharn found documents regarding an ancient agreement with the Dragon Guard. They apparently provided a weapon to use against the dragons.
This relates to the legends of Kunsari and Queen Anequina, yes?
Pardon the interruption, Queen Chimera, but that sounds like the dragon horn we found. That dragon guard didn't survive, but he gave us the Anequina dragon horn.
So this alliance I reluctantly agreed to has borne fruit.
The Cygnus Irregulars assisted, but your agent did the important work.
A weapon from the Dragon Guard. Interesting. Come, Five Claw. I want to hear your report.
Let's talk.
Agreeing to an alliance with Imperium. So that is the Euraxia hoped.
Right.
Abner Tarn checks on Cadwell regularly. Find them and see a little. Anequina, legends and... No. Kunza from the ancient order of the dragon.
Dude. Find Abby.
Hold, varlets! Don't you dare attach that to my ankle.
This is Cadwell's longest episode yet. Perhaps I can...
That's it! Time to give you knaves what for.
These are visions. Dismembered bodies. I hate necromancy. Cadwell trusts you, Five Claw. You talk to him.
Who's there? Speak up! I'm about to teach these raps.
It's me, Cadwell. What's going on?
And yes? Jolly good. I could use a noble squire for the battle ahead. To battle ahead? I'm not entirely certain. It's definitely... I'm off to put a stop to these dastardly villains.
Tarn, can you determine where Cadwell disappeared to?
Of all the foolish, idiotic, misguided things that Cadwell has ever done, this may be the worst of them all. He fancies himself a hero, but he's given Zumog Foom exactly what he needed. I'm no expert on necromancy, but it's obvious that our Cadwell is the last piece Zumog Foom needs to restore the betrayer. He has all the parts of Cadwell's dismembered body, and now Cadwell has handed him the final component, his very essence. Does a soul shriven have a soul? I have no idea how the philosophy of oblivion accounts for such things, but there must be some kernel of the original Cadwell inside the one we know. I managed to scry Cadwell's portal before it winked out. It connected...
Alright, let's go to Foon's Lair. So... Before that, though... Before we really kick off onto dealing with the key of the discrete domain... In fact, I
could use a break.
Okay. Pop back over to Sketches. And... Alrighty then, after these messages, we'll be right back. Seriously though, it is time for the stretch, so... You might want to take a stretch yourselves. Blood clots and myalgia parasitica suck balls. Alrighty then, let's get back to it.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes. The stories of an undead plague there makes this one's fur stand on end. Will we be seeing throngs of undead marching out of there next? This!
You haven't heard that a necromancer is trying to stop the undead. No, would not be surprised.
More likely a necromancer seeks to control the undead, yes, not stop them. This one...
You took your time. Let's talk.
Well, you had a bad day, and you eat a block of cheese, and you take a big dump, and you dump out the cheese, and you eat more than some more cheese. Oh, I think that it's free.
The adept and the prefect volunteered to scout ahead. They haven't returned. That means it's up to us. Something has prevented them from returning. Don't be a fool.
What happened to you? Ripped it out of me. I'm afraid I bungled this one royally. I opened the portal. Meant to put the villainous Zumog Foom to the sword. He got the better of me. The big cat charged me up again.
I'll delay Zumog Foom's ritual.
You left us to die, Kano.
Our blood is on your hands.
No! I won't allow you to interfere with the ritual! Eat flesh from your bone!
That glowing cloud. It's holding this ritual together.
Power of mercy. Let's find the rest of me and put it back where it belongs.
Those soldiers. were under my command. Other than torturing me, I think it was part of a larger ritual being performed by Zuma. Foom's followers fell apart.
Alrighty then. We'll be doing that quickly. There we go.
You were never strong enough, Zamorak. I died because you were weak.
Praying to the moons won't save you, cat.
Just more fuel for the ritual.
Zamorak failed. Again.
Ah, welcome back, little energy. I missed you so.
Zamorak always fails the ones who count. Careful, Walker. You do not know. How dare you say no?
You're a senile old fool, half-brother. How could you be so reckless? The dragons are your fault!
Your past will destroy you, Abner Tharn.
Get rid of that damn cloud! Oh, that hits the spot. Did you know I used to be a High Chancellor? No, wait. No, that bit belongs to Abner.
Zumok Foom is stronger than I anticipated. Or perhaps my powers have degraded more than I realized. Either way, you arrived just in time. If I had to listen to my half-sister prattle on for an instant longer, I would have chewed my own arm off.
How did you wind up as part of this?
Believe me, it wasn't my intent when I opened the portal. Foom used a siphoning ward of some sort. It redirected my... I really have no idea. Perhaps it was an echo pulled from my deep...
Five Claw. This one doesn't have much time. Nalado should not be here. This one should... Zumog Foom. Nalado, return.
You really think you can stop me? Neither you nor that bumbling corpse stand a chance.
I never... I'll have you
Your
know.
life is mine, outsider! Of the essence of death, two of you can't exist in the same reality, soul shriven. The stronger the betrayer becomes, the weaker you will grow.
Is that a lich in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
I'm fading away. Oh, jolly good shell. Of course I planned to deal with the orc myself once my reanimation was complete. Now that I'm whole, I have a destiny to fulfill. So, cheerio. I always heard that introspection could be difficult. Meeting yourself. No one likes to discover that they were a tallow catch. I don't think the world can handle or finish what he can't. I'm stupid. I guess you have to chop him up again. Tell Camilla.
Now we are back at Rimmon.
Could that be the key to using the dragon horn?
The same notion occurred to me, Queen Camilla.
Wait, here. I am happy to especially. Everyone, meet in the royal study. I have something to show you. Cadwell spoke of an Equina, one of Kunzari's champions. He mentioned a key. I think he meant my pendant.
Zamorak remembers. Your mother wore it before you. Does it have more than sentimental significance?
It hides me from magical detection. Mother would take my pendant in her hand and whisper, "When Kunzari smiled, an Equina asked the moons to move for him."
The Shadow Dance Temple ruins? Is that where the betrayer has gone?
I discovered as a young girl that the pendant and this ancient map interact in interesting ways. I learned the stories of Kunzari from my mother. Did I tell you she was a moon? An ancient ruin. Yes, from Kunzari's story. In there, I think, as we saw.
Now to Shadow Dance Ruins. Since we've now dealt with
your Cygnus irregulars to the Moon Gate, Prefect Kalo.
Agreed. We've been...
We are now heading south.
Perhaps. I always knew we'd wind up fighting the Araxians side by side someday.
Grab a freeze, skill shard. And this is how you should always deal with trolls, whether they be under the bridge or on the interwebs.
got rubbish. I've got needful goods.
Well, let's go ahead and click all this off through the store here. Source everything except for the ornation. Also on the chopping block is things that are named but do not have a set information. There we go, we go these. Leave those two alone. Construct all 38 of those.
Ooh, the clitter-clatter of unwanted... Trade with cash.
And now we sell all of that. Zombie.
To leave possessions with the zombie does not make you unplug. Means you value your space.
There we go. Deposit. Nine 871. As we always
require of a zombie fragrant employer.
Chimera's waiting for you inside.
If there is more to this ancient temple, I do not see a way to access
Yes, I'm
it.
sure your fists will make all the difference.
This is the right place. And riddle.
Do-do-do.
When Anequina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
By the moons, you open the path.
Beep.
Beautiful. Why was this hidden for so long? That relic. See what you can make of it, Five Claw. The spirits awaken. The temple recognized me. I am becoming
Sir Cadwell, you're part of Kunzari's Krazoon. Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid away, and I need to move the moons to reach it. If a few counts must die along the way, what of it?
You're insane.
You talk to your new god like that?
the temple. It shows us how the betrayer became attuned. Another temple relic. Activate it for me, Five Claw. The temple relic, Five Claw. The temple I need to do this somewhere. I understand. Moving the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core.
It's almost a shame how Inequida's faithful keep throwing themselves at
Wow.
my blade. Almost.
That takes care of that. Alrighty then.
Final temple relic. There it is. Activate it, please. Now, we need to reach the temple sanctuary.
Alright, now you get your hood up here, come here, so you should be okay for natural.
Wait, my friend. Let us talk before we confront the betrayer. The ancient memories become clearer. Yes, true. We are the shade of...
Let's go!
Too late! Fools! The eclipse has started! I'm going to share the power of the dragon! Magnanimous! Do my portals confuse you? Good! Do my portals confuse you? Good!
Something is wrong. I cannot stop the eclipse. The betrayer did something to the apparatus. The moon... An equinox. Everything. Zari, an equinox, Cadwell, John and Jode. All of it. Into the dragon horn.
A dip in cold hard is refreshing, pleasant, and I'm fit as a fig tree. Now, where's the evil me? Where is the field? I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor. But that doesn't sound good. Let me think. I'm afraid not, at least not from here. He did something to the...
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Rimmon?
Of course, Chimera. It's ready.
And now we talk.
The eclipse approach. Gareshri has already gone. We stopped the big... Our companion... Some of the stories about Anequina speak of her
Alrighty then. We're through there. Well, you know... if we push through... Okay, so... Alright, let us gather our companions.
Quiet moments to meditate. Zamorak, then Queen coming about what you...
Hello, come to partake the moon game, but as nice and your...
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion and spell casting. Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing too. Khajiiti wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news?
Moongate of Anacrita. Chimera wants us to have him up there.
The Moongate? A noble but futile proposition. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the Ruby Throne.
Are you suggesting we give up, Admiral?
No. Just pondering other options. Too much? Would you stand a chance otherwise? By the way, I believe I understand the purpose of the dragon horn. Our theoretical knowledge isn't the same as practical experience, but oh yes, I'm fairly certain of that. And I found historical references indicating the Dragon Guard gifted such... We have neither the time nor resources to move the large relic, but the small horn you brought back, it's called one problem solved then. The next is sheer age. This ancient combat horn is exceedingly fragile.
Yeah, one more companion appear.
The quiet moments between battles. I've been waiting for the...
There we go. Now I can head over to the mooncave. Is gonna be over. Oh, sweet lord. There we go. To the moon gate of Equina we boardeth thou.
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect Kalo, Five Claw.
An eclipse is an eerie sight, but where the moons come together and...
Dragons! Go join Queen Khmer. I'll take charge down here. Zamarak will go. Get those fires out and ready the ballistic. Move it, soldiers!
Time for reckless audacity and daring do.
Let's go, motherfuckers! Let's run this bitch.
Euraxians. The wall has been breached.
Kill the cats and the traitors! Move!
Up there. More Euraxians. Here they come. Prepare yourself. More soldiers. Take them down.
What? Surprise!
path is clear. We need to reach Queen Chimera. Gareshri, no! Stay with me, old master. Gareshri, with Gareshri. Yes,
right.
go. Now, 5 Claw.
Upper Moon Gate. Forward 1-800 Ask Gary is down.
Maybe I should have fought through this. Right, let's try that again. I've got these hooligans all trapped. Let's get to Amda before the moon's completely alive. My shield won't hold much longer.
Use it! Quick! Quick!
See how the moons align with the...
All right. All right.
It's our only chance.
No, Five! Not yet! Through the portal, both of you, and bring the dragon horn.
Chimera, wait!
Five Claw, we stand on the sea.
All right.
From the memories I absorbed.
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
Remember, my friend, I'm not the battle maid.
They still guard this sacred place.
The moon priests worship new gods now, you insignificant morsels.
Calbrontein is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with Mulamnir Fiveclaw. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn, but use it sparingly.
Alrighty then.
To face me, morsel.
Oh yeah, bitch. I dare to face you.
Amuse me, little insect. Let them best you, Mulamnir.
Fuck you, motherfucker! Oh, wow.
To attack! Let my magic protect you!
Sus! G! V!
Quickly! Sound the dragon horn!
It cannot end like this! So much left!
Did I just fucking... Mulamir was a lot more of a pushover than I thought.
The equal of Akatosh!
The moons. I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Jode, hear me.
The power, it belongs to me!
Separate and resume your eternal dance. Now, Viper, sound the horn!
You did it, Chimera! You ended the eclipse! But that means...
The moon gate has closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamnir is dead, and Calgrontit has been defeated.
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you know.
Calgrontit. I'm actually pleased to see you, Captain. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
Man, that gets us through that. So that is actually pretty well in a decent bit of schedule in there, and now it's just a matter of...
Have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us
We did it, Five Claw! I cannot be named queen. We have accomplished... There is...
An envoy from the May. If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
Now we wrap it up with a minor little bow. We determine the fate of more soldiers. And then we took them here.
It's good to see you, Five Claw. After, there are the...
Alright then.
Zamorak is just what between the Zamorak. Zamorak hopes to serve.
Huh? The ones that we still have, if that's what they need.
And now we head off to...
Outsider. This one must speak with. This one never such. Before this specific, no matter what cause, the main can.
And... go. Oops.
Abner, you simply must stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Nonsense. And don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Chimera is concerned.
Talk some sense into him, Abner.
You and Cadwell, the two of you just can't leave well enough alone. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out of Rimmon. Of course, very little has gone according to plan since the Wrathstone tablets set me on this path.
So you're leaving
I'm
them.
neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance. My time in elsewhere has shown me that I have limits. I'm not the battle mage I was in my younger days. Besides, I hate parties. Small talk, speeches, canapes, totally unbearable.
Don't you want to be there in Chimera's crown, please?
I watched firsthand as a remarkable young woman became a leader. She's already a queen. Everything else is simply ceremony.
Letter from the name.
An intriguing question. Are Khajiit born under a forced eclipse next in line for the main? But this other bit confirms my suspicions. I must travel to Palatine at once. I'm sure we accomplished much, but I fear we haven't seen the last of Calgrontied. I must investigate reports coming from the south. We saw no body, and there's no...
I assure you, Kasia,
we off to Mullermere.
My wounds are healing quite nicely.
Nevertheless, this one has asked the Outlander to stand beside Chimera.
Garishri, I want you.
Bless you.
Just show on the road. Talk to Lord Winator to scary.
The healers were...
Who will confirm that Chimera is the daughter of King Hemekar and the rightful heir to the throne of Anequina?
I will, as her guardian all these years, and as the Speaker of the Main. Chimera is the rightful heir. Come forth, daughter of Hemekar and Numara. Come forth, child of Anequina.
Chimera, do you accept the duty of the throne? Will you lead this kingdom and protect its people?
I do, and I will.
Know then that the Main accepts and recognizes your claim. All hail Chimera, Queen of Anequina!
I promise to serve our people, and I offer thanks to all who helped achieve our recent victories. Finally, there is one I wish to honor. One whose assistance in these matters was unprecedented and invaluable. Five Claw, my comrade and friend, please, up. You appeared when else. There are still dragons. Just what? It is time. And all hail Five Claw, whom I name Champion of Anequina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And with that, we are done with Elsewhere. So... Normally, I am leery starting press this.
Capture the High Elf Ambassador for her crimes in Elden Road.
There we go. To be guard.
Traveler, a moment of your time. Honor and faith wait. Blade Master.
And now, you head over and talk to Kisura.
Saint Alessia? Her deeds? Her champion?
Ew. Kisura upstairs. Perfect. This helps. Kisura!
It is good to see you again, warrior. I want to thank you once more for protecting our abbey the night.
Is that something we do? Okay.
Tombs. Find the... When the last... It's an heirloom. We can discuss that later. Right now.
Look at Kisura's notes.
Once you determine the nature, Alan, there are two historical. It's an heirloom.
Tanzleville! This one's actually pretty good. Of course, one of y'all gotta be inconvenient. is bravery. Next up, we blow past bravery. Go on to full-on stupidity! Oh, you had the fucking start shit. Nobody had to die, of course. But no, you had to make it difficult. And now we had no choice. Somebody ended up having to die. Bravery, blades, and honor. The Dragon Guard too. Now we talk to Kasura.
Ah, there you are.
Well, that helped.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did you interesting?
Oh.
I think we can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready.
Let's go right into the Abbey of Blades.
Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades. Many blade masters earned their titles on these hallowed grounds. My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Totally high off my balls, and I must
My old friend,
chuckle and laugh. Yes.
Abbey of Blade. It's good to see you again, Vestige.
All right.
Yes. Speak to Kasura. As far as someone... a noble goal, wouldn't you agree, Vestige? As far as I know, I'm the someone me...
Somebody's been having a productive day. In the meantime...
Stables after you speak with Kasura.
Let's talk to Kasura.
Yes. The so I expect. Well, like dragons. I don't think any of us will have time to train.
So we have together the grappling bow. Cool. Grappling bow! So basically, we're about to play ESO AOT. Pepper is Rosie. Yes! Just to give you an idea as to what we're doing here, this is Mr. Sassy Boy himself, Tiny Tin. His name is like this, very ironically, because he was the principal letter, which means he's gonna be slightly smaller than everyone is. Or he's gonna be like fucking Warren fucking Sap. Anywho. Alright, you gotta go. So, go on. He's also a Captain Destructo type. Trust me. Better for everybody. ESO Attack on Titan.
Ready to train with the grappling? Use the grappling bow to get up.
All right.
Training. Start on the ledge of the building behind us.
I wish I
But-
was adventuring.
Talk
This
aside.
warrior has deciphered the first map. Let's be on our way then.
In Scour Temple area. I'll get us near Hoodoo Squatch and the entrance to the Dragon Guard Sanctuary.
I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
pick the portal up. Skip about 2/3 of Kingdom's Watch. And puts us right at convenient height to Windscour Temple. Alrighty then, to Windscour Temple.
Dragon God's sanctuary was hidden beneath Unding's watch all this time.
Brilliant, is it not?
It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. I am
All
familiar.
right.
Abrasion. We honor you, Grand Masters of old. May your flames burn eternal.
Belly Brawl. Rush you here. Jadura. Tienbolosis.
That did it. Look, a grapple point has appeared on the platform above. What an archive. If the Empire knew anything, it's the value of keeping good records. How goes the search? Come, tell me what you discovered so far. Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps?
The Horn of Jadari.
Truly? So the legend Storm Talent.
Alright. Let's do some more. Catherine's Holy. That helps. Insanely, thank you very much.
So this is Storm Talon Temple. It appears the sanctuary has... Why did you...
Oh, this one I remember too well. I also have to remember not to yeet myself the fuck off. Seriously. Today's word of the day is defenestrate. It means to throw yourself off of a ledge. For example, today, Timmy defenestrated Sydney because Sydney stole his lunch.
Excellent work. Now see what you can find in the archives. Any luck over there?
But yes, today's word of the day is defenestrate. Defenestrate can also be summarized as suicide, cliffing, base jumping, and yeeting.
Were you able to find the Horn of Jadari?
Nope, got another journal. Sharkwater Temple.
Interesting. We
East
can
merge
take the
south of
horses to
Windhelm.
Windhelm, and then...
They should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
I keep telling people put the bunny back in the box, but do people listen? No. People decide to act stupid. People decide to be violent. People decide to throw hands for no reason. Find and enter. Of course, we gotta fucking do this side, so huh? Hey, to reach the sanctuary.
I don't see a way farther into the sanctuary. Perhaps you'll have better luck. No, that doesn't seem helpful. You should try looking somewhere else. Nothing useful yet?
Working on it, bitch. Marilyn.
Grab a point. There's an urn beside it. Why don't you see what it contains?
Urn contains.
That's dragon bone powder. The ancient Dragon Guard used it in their ceremonies. Of course, the powder reveals a hidden path. Follow it quickly. Another archive. No dragon horn in sight. Let's look around. Have you found something?
Let's talk to Sai.
Did you find anything? Something by Leki's such a journey required.
Let us depart. Beloxin nicked it.
Warrior returns. Dragon
I assume you told Kasura of our adventure.
Yes, I did. She deserves to know exactly what's about to go down.
When you brought the Dragon Guard Sanctuary,
We haven't yet.
nothing in the journals we discovered. The horses will carry us to the nearest and when Emperor, it's a dragon adventure. I never heard of Aloxin before. What an unusual rumor has it. Regardless of the risks we face.
Let's fast travel.
The dragon's lair should be nearby. Be on your guard, warrior. The Shiti ruin in the distance. Fine place for a dragon dance.
Beloxin's lair.
Curious. Seems this place once served as a Kwama mine. Though it appears abandoned now.
Visitors, I have not entertained guests in untold centuries. You sound just like the dragon dragon god before. Death will be your only reward.
The Horn of Jadari? Is that the Horn of Aloxan's brother?
Dragon guard remains.
Appears the soldier was killed by Kwama. It must have been a massive swarm. Here! Lays a trap for us.
It's essentially going to be using the Kwama as a form of deterrent.
The dragon's roar has stirred the Kwama. Defend yourself! Dragon uses Kwama as a form of defense. How cowardly.
Loxen's domain.
Step quickly. We don't want to be caught in the open.
Smart.
Sep scales. The drawbridge blocks our way. See if you can find any clue as to how to operate the pulleys. Notice the pulleys? They
Up there, over here is a clue. Final letter. Talk to side.
Notice the pulleys? Try to lower the drawbridge, you say?
An earthy flies overhead.
Well for us. Tell me the riddle. Each pulley. Notice the pulleys? I see it. The Horn of Jadari is just ahead. What are you waiting for?
Take, grab, give.
At last, the Horn of... We have reclaimed the Horn of Jadari!
Oh,
Beast attacks! To arms!
Pity I don't share my brother's sentiment.
The Kwama Queen bitch is what he is. There we go.
We should return to the Abbey of Maids.
Yes, we should.
A moment, if you please.
Alrighty then, so. Oh, hell no. We will be fucking dealing with this the easy way, folks. At least here, Parry's pretty easy to utilize. And he gets us back to the Valley of the Blades, which is thankfully conveniently located right near the Valley of the Dolls.
It is good to see you hale and whole, warrior. But where is Sai?
He fine.
The dragon horn.
Yeah, he should be on my shoulder.
And I bring the dragon horn. Come, let us speak.
Let's go.
Now that I must train with the dragon horn. When the dragon god
Alright. Have you spoken to them?
Too busy. Been helping rebuild the abbey and finding a way to fight the dragon. Yes, she did. For a time. I'm afraid she did not say. Perhaps it was something
Homel. Vivat. Homel will get us to art on it. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. This is gonna be fun. And there we go. Next time we wrap up the second half of Elsewhere with Southern Elsewhere. My lord. Now let's see. I know there was a plan I had here. I know, best laid ones here. It will get us through a good amount of this. We punch through the epilogue. Where the main part of the meat of Southern Elsewhere tomorrow, or get all of it done. If we don't, we can save the epilogue for Saturday to pair that up with prequel for Greymore. That is easy enough to deal with. Oh, yes. That's the shit. Basically... punch yourselves up for as much of those. Then we have the ones from Markarth. If we're lucky, oh shoot, that ones. Islands. Finished Deadlands, High Isle, Firestone. I think we're on a good pace here for ESO as far as things go.
No charge to have a look.
Sadly, our we will need to pick up the dragon's lair. Our next thing to do is to head back to the Valley of Blades. We'll just go ahead and do this instead. Because I am a lazy motherfucker, and we might as well just head to Sunshine. Also known as Palatine.
The General doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have a Now, you're a lucky be willing. It means I can only use the horn. You'd be surprised. It was the all ships. Yes, lucky willing.
And that is for another time. Folks. That will get us through until tomorrow. Get us through until tomorrow then, so. Yeah, I definitely need to take a quick break here and get off the stream because it is 11:21, folks. Well past over when I should be heading off. So, I do hope that y'all come back here tomorrow. Here we'll be doing Southern Elsewhere, aka Dragonhold, as we lead up through ESO May until into ESO Necrom coming out next month. Until next time, folks, peace out, and I'll be seeing you when I see you. Right. Onward to Twitch. Let's figure out who we're going to be parking this over to. We have some options, folks. There we go. Now, will they be able to be rated? Yes! We'll be dropping in on Officially Iffy. They are doing some Elder Scrolls Online as well, and we'll be dropping over on them in just a few seconds. Stay frosty, my friends.